All right. We got 40.3 gallons. So I got to put that back in my fuel computer. All right, we're going to go back over to Davenport at let's say 5,500. Boy, that was a good cheeseburger and fries. I can tell you that. And the guy told me that if you come here and you get fuel from them, if you tell them you're going to the restaurant to eat, they give you 25 cents off per gallon. He just told me that.
Regional Baldwin Field.
Automated weather observation 1758 Zulu. Wind calm. Visibility 10. Sky condition clear. Temperature 01 Celsius. Dew point -07 Celsius. Altimeter 3041. Remarks. Density altitude -1,200.
Quincy Regional Baldwin Field.
Automated.
All right. We're right here by 131, so we'll just use that one. Quincy, traffic Dakota 19 Mike, taxi from the ramp to runway 31, departure to the northeast. Quincy. Whoa, what a good burger. Set my trim back for takeoff. Alright, got everything set up pretty good, I think. Got my checklist did.
Instruments, green. Autopilot, configured. Fuel selector, fullest tank. Fuel pump, on. Carburetor heat, cold. Primer, locked. Mixture, set. Propeller, full forward. Seat belts, fastened. Flaps 2, set. Trim tabs, set neutral. Controls, free and correct. Door, closed and latched. Cockpit fan, off. Brakes, released. Heading bug, set. Altimeter, set. Put the spurs to this mule.
Put the spurs to this
Checklist
mule.
complete.
Quincy, traffic Dakota 19 Mike, taking runway 31, departure to the northeast. Quincy. All right, don't see nothing coming.
Runway 31.
Air is clear, runway is clear.
Runway 31, 5,300 feet remaining.
And light is on. Verify runway 31. I see that big old hawk out there to my left. Better stay away from me. All right, coming up with RPM, pictures going in. Here we go. Airspeed indicators coming live, T's and P's in the green. Air 65 knots. Clean it up a little bit. Flaps up. Landing lights coming off. Come off that prop now. See, we got another plane coming in here right at us, eyeball level. He's coming down.
Traffic helicopter 53 Quebec, 6 miles north, 1,900, inbound for the ramp.
And the helicopter Dakota 19 Mike's just off of runway 31. I'm at your 12 o'clock, about 500 feet above you.
7-port traffic, Piper Cherokee 547 Charlie Alpha. We're just a couple miles southwest of the airport. We're going to be we're heading west and we're going to be entering a left downwind for 33 on the 45 Davenport.
Kansas City Center, Dakota 6919 Mike.
November 6991 Mike, was it?
6919 Mike.
November 6919 Mike, Kansas City Center, go.
Just off of Quincy, Uniform India November, through 4,800, climbing 5.5. Destination is Davenport, Delta Victor November, like flight following.
Roger that. November 919 Mike, squawk 1731.
1731 for 6919 Mike.
And 901 Mike, say type of aircraft with your equipment suffix for me.
And it's 19 Mike, 6919 Mike. I'm a P-28 Bravo Slant Golf.
November 6919 Mike, the Keokuk altimeter 3042.
42.
919 Mike, radar contact, 6 miles northeast of the Quincy Airport, show you at 5,500.
Altitude checks, 19 Mike.
Delta 1366, clear direct Minoso.
All right, bring her back to about 2100.
Lindbergh 4422, Kansas City Center,
We'll go
clear
lean a
direct Kinga.
peak.
I'm a maintain for level 190.
there's Lena Peak. Yeah, that was a mighty fine cheeseburger and fries back there. And like I said, the guy at the FBO, they put a carpet down for me to get out my plane and all that. They always do that. They're just good guys and gals there. And he told me to let everybody know that if you fly into Quincy, Uniform India Uniform India November, if you go there and you buy fuel from them, let them know that you're going to eat at the restaurant. Because if you go eat at the restaurant, it's 25 cents off per gallon. And that ain't no chump change, right? Make me want to go back and get some dessert. I don't know, this old cowboy. I got room for a stagecoach right here in front of me. We're above the clouds now. It's scattered layer all the way back to Davenport. We're at 5,500. Cruising at 65% power. And we got a little bit of tad of a headwind. We're doing 130 knots over the ground, so true airspeed's 133, so not bad. 15 knot quarter and crosswind, so we're getting about 3 knots out of that. Ain't nothing to it. But I am going to turn some more heat on. Yes, sir.
Delta 1366, contact Kansas City Center 133.15.
Winds are calm at Davenport, so we'll give them a listen in to see which runway they're using, because more than likely they got some students out today, and we'll just follow in behind them. If not, we'll just go straight in for runway 03 with a calm wind. Depends on what everybody's doing. Well, I wish it wasn't such a big deal.
6-9er Mike, contact Chicago Center on 135.6 for further flight following. Good day.
35.6, 1 on the mic, see ya. I wished I could listen to my music, but the YouTube can't do that, so they said that's a copyright violation. I'm not used to not having my music on here. Chicago Center, Dakota 6-9er, 19er Mike, 5,500.
Blocked.
Andret 24, contact Chicago Center 135.15.
3515, engine 24, thanks.
Chicago Center, Dakota 6-9er, 19er Mike, 5,500.
6919 Mike, Chicago Center, welcome. Burlington altimeter 3041.
41.
Southwest 1569 Chicago Center, comply with that boogie crossing down to center, maintain flight level 190. $8101 Papa, Chicago Center, welcome. Point altimeter 3037.
I sure appreciate you guys coming along with me. Welcome aboard, guys and gals. One back from Quincy, Illinois, with a $100 hamburger in my gut. Headed back to Davenport. Thanks for watching my video. Remember to like and subscribe. You can hit that subscribe button down on the right-hand side at the bottom. Hit that bell. icon. That'll let you know when I put some more content up there. And anything you want to ask me or go over or cover anything about my plane or about me or whatever, put it down in the comments. I answer all the comments. And if you want to see something a little different, let me know and I'll try to get that done for you. Another beautiful day to fly. It's warming up quite a bit today. Right now where we're at, it's 35 degrees Fahrenheit.
Runway 3448, Chicago Center, climbing maintain flight level 230.
And this afternoon, it's going to get a little warmer on the ground. Back home, I noticed when I was flight planning
Number 4422, descend and maintain flight
that
level
it was going to
180.
be calm winds in the middle of the day and then coming out of the south a little bit more, so that'll heat it up. But not a lot of wind. It wasn't much at all. I think 5 to 10 knots. About 160, I think they were predicting on the TAF. And so it's almost 120 now. I'll probably, if there's nobody doing anything there, I'll probably just set up and get my autopilot and everything to shoot a visual to runway 15 probably if there's nobody in the pattern. Smooth as silk up here.
Lindbergh 4422, contact Chicago Center 135.15. Lakefront 27, descend to maintain 17,000, moving altimeter is 3041.
Down to 17,000, Lakefront 27.
And 161 Fox, is that you checking in again? Roger, thank you.
I got the vertical nav set up.
Number 211
XI.
Charlie, contact Kansas City Center.
I got her set to get 1,300 feet above the ground, 4 miles out, I think, 4 or 5 miles out. And it's activated, it's on, it's queued up in the scoreboard. If we get close and there's nobody in the pattern, what I'll do is show you how I do the visual approaches on this thing, especially if I'm using vertical nav 2, because you can't activate both of them at the same time. So the 650XI, it puts up when you get, I think it's within 5 miles of your landing, of your destination airport. I think it's 5 miles. I might be wrong about that, but it comes up a visual approach icon down there at the bottom left. So you can just hit that, select the approach, and go right to it. Not a bunch of navigating around to find it. So usually that's what I'll do if I'm using vertical nav to get down, and then once I figure it out, which runway I'm going to use if I decide to shoot a visual in it, that's how I'll do it. I'll wait till the vertical navigation stops. That's why I set it out just a little bit further, because you need to need to kind of have the airplane pointed at that 3 mile final approach fix that the visual puts up for you. And you got to be, you know.
November 6919 Mike, contact Quad Cities approach 133.27.
3327, 19 Mike, see ya.
See ya.
You got to have your plane kind of, you know, on a certain angle toward it. If it gets too radical, it'll overfly it. It won't grab it. Quad Cities approach Dakota 6919 Mike, 5,500.
Dakota 6919 Mike, Quad City approach, Quad City altimeter 3039er, report Davenport Airport in sight.
39er on the meter, I'll call Davenport, 19 Mike.
Commander 54 November, traffic is 1 o'clock, 10 miles southeastbound. Slow descent out of 6,700.
54 November, looking.
I think every day that you're alive and can get around is worth it, for sure. Glad to be able to do that every day. But boy, when I can get up and do this, fly around on a day like today, and this dream catcher, glory to God on that one. All the guys and gals that want to go out or always wanted to fly and get their pilot's license.
Commander 54 November, traffic 1
Don't wait.
o'clock, about 8 miles.
If you can pull it off. I know it's expensive. It is. Nothing about aviation is cheap.
Still looking, 54 November.
But if you can pull it off, don't wait. Go ahead and get it done, because there will come a day when you won't be able to fly no more. And I mean, you don't have to buy a plane. You can always rent or go in partnerships with some other people. You know, if you don't want to go full-blown private pilot's license, you can do the sport pilot, and that's fixing to change those rules on that. So here in the near future, they're going to release or reduce a lot of restrictions on that the sport pilot license. So, especially with aircraft. I imagine there's going to be a whole lot more aircraft that are going to be eligible to be flown under the light sport rule. Of course, they'll have to change it. I would imagine it won't be called light sport anymore. They'll have to name it something else. But my point is, it's probably going to open up some avenues to people. Because I can tell you, I really enjoy watching those light sport airplanes. I flew a few of them. I flew the CTLS. I flew the Technim P2008. I flew the Bristol NG5. All were nice airplanes. I like them. It's just I needed a 4-place airplane, which you couldn't get. I really like the 4-place airplane, you know, with its capabilities and all. But when they change those rules, you might be able to fly certain 4-place airplanes under light sport rules. So all of that's good things that are in the future, that are soon to come. I believe it. So get on out there and start.
425 Julia Golf, Quad City approach, Quad City altimeter 3039er, and maintain 10,000. Advising you like lower than that to get into Burlington.
All right, almost 11 minutes to top of descent.
Commander 54 November, that traffic's 12 o'clock, 2 miles, 5,000 southeastbound. Shouldn't be a factor.
54 November, roger.
Sun's getting a little bright on me. Ooh, that's better. My whole flying career, I've always worn either American Optics or Randolph's, the Aviators with the straight bayonets so they could get underneath my flight helmet and under these headsets. I've used them my whole life. And man, I had to start using bifocals sometimes, not all the time, but to read some small stuff in this cockpit. Just couldn't do it, so I put on a pair of these flying eyes that somebody had one time, and they're so stinking flat. I didn't realize I've been flying with Bose for well over 20 years with a Bose headset, and then I never knew Bose could be that quiet. And they're already quiet with my sunglasses on, but this doesn't break the air seal because they're so flat. And I got a pair with the bifocals in the bottom. That's why I got the gradient lenses, because you can't get them anywhere, you know, any other style of lenses. They have to get the gradient lenses, but they work out real good for me. I really like them. But that sucks as you get older. Gotta have stinking reading glasses.
That's 5328 Juliet, Quad City approach, Quad City altimeter 3039er.
Getting old ain't for sissies.
Density altitude minus 1,000. Davenport Municipal Airport, Davenport, Iowa. Automated weather observation 1834 Zulu. Wind 350 at 05. Visibility 10. Sky condition clear. Temperature 03 Celsius. Dew point minus 08 Celsius. Altimeter 3040. Remarks. Density altitude.
Bound for 4.
Quincy traffic pipeline 10, Echo turning left base 31 Quincy.
Fairfield traffic, Cherokee 2723 Bravo's 10 East, Fairfield. Inbound, Fairfield. A top one. Illinois Valley traffic. Field, going to be departing to the northeast, last call, Illinois Valley.
Six minutes to top of descent. 14 minutes till we get there. When I say there, I mean to the airport. That'll probably come down a little bit, because when we start descending, we're going to pick up some speed. Okay, if nobody's in the traffic pattern, the direction we're coming in, we're almost head on with runway 03. That's what I'll plan on.
Clearing 409er 6 Sierra, contact Cedar Rapids approach 119er.7.
I got Moline Airport, Quad Cities Airport in sight. I also have my house in sight. That's pretty doggone neat right there. I don't care who you are. That was a little ding telling me I'm approaching VNAV profile. That gives that warning to me on two different things. The
vertical track.
Of course, that's telling me 1 minute from now it's going to start coming down. And the 660 tells me that you might ought to thinking about start going down. If I don't have it set up over here, then that'll take over for me. Monitoring Davenport.
2723 Bravo, turning base 13 at Belmont.
Let's see if anybody's flying around in the traffic pattern at Davenport. Ten seconds till she starts to go down.
Wind traffic, 2488, short final, runway 4, wind traffic.
And there she goes, starting to descend. Field insight for 19 Mike.
Dakota 19 Mike, thank you.
Bravo is short final 13, touch go. Hillsburg traffic.
Leaving altitude.
Dakota 19 Mike, altitude's your discretion. Expect a frequency change when you're crossing the Mississippi River.
19 Mike, we'll go.
Twenty 161 Foxtrot Quad City approach, Quad City altimeter 3038.
All right, I'll go ahead and turn my anti-collision lights on. We'll leave it on the right tank. It's the fullest tank. Yep, I can see my airstrip, at Village Oaks, 60 India Alpha, where my house is, on a private airstrip there. I can see it from here. Getting a little bumpy coming down, getting near this river. Since I'm descending, I'm going to come off that manifold pressure a little bit. So I don't want to get my airspeed too high for the bumps. So we're 10.5 miles away from the airport. I'll try to pay attention when that visual button pops up. How far it does, and I think it's 5 miles. I have to read and see. I can't remember. And there it is. It just popped up. And so we are
5 Juliet
10
Golf,
miles.
descending possible discretion, maintain 6,000. Dakota 69er 19er Mike, no traffic observed between you and the Davenport Airport at this time. Squawk VFR, frequency change is approved. You have a good day.
19 Mike, see ya. All right, we'll go over to Davenport frequency. I'm going to hit the visual. We're going to do visual to 13. I'm going to activate it and hit approach.
KQ Valley Airport Authority.
Now she's turning.
Charlie Bravo.
Navigating herself to that 3-mile final approach fix. I'll look at the scoreboard here.
You'll be in your record about probably 15 minutes.
Glide path, and altitude is in white, queued up. GPS is active, autopilot's on.
Did that be brought to the airplane by chance?
And both G5s have the glide path indicators live.
Whiteside County traffic, flight check 75, King Air 300, about 15 miles to the east, setting up for final runway 25, flight inspection, low approach, 50-foot recorded run, Whiteside County traffic.
HSI is coming in. Davenport traffic, Dakota 19 Mike, 7 miles to the south at 2000 inbound, straight in runway 03 Davenport. Runway in sight, and she's lining up on the runway nice, just like she's on rails. All right, we'll put the fuel pump on, put the landing light on. Gas is on the proper tank, fuel pump is on, undercarriage is down and bolted, mixture is set, prop we'll get in a minute, seat belts buckled. Runway in sight verified, 03. We'll keep our speed up till we get a little closer. Glide path is starting to come in on both G5s now. Davenport traffic, Dakota 19 Mike, 4 miles to the south-southwest, straight in 03 Davenport. All right, now I want to start slowing down. Glide path is active, she's on it. Excellent. Wait, cut the heat off. All right, one last time, gas is on the proper tank, fuel pump is on, undercarriage is down and bolted, mixture is set, prop, we go full now. Seat belts buckled.
Whiteside County traffic, flight check 75, 5 mile final, runway 25, flight inspection, low approach, 50-foot recorded run, Whiteside County traffic.
All right, 100 knots, that's where we're at. Flap speed, flaps 2. That kicked her up a little bit. She'll straighten back out here in just a second. Excellent. All right, I like what I see. Autopilot disconnect. Runway is made. Full flaps.
500.
County traffic, flight 7 south, 2.3.
85 knots, looking for 70.
Davenport traffic, RV18 Papa Foxtrot is crossing runway 321. I've got the landing traffic in sight.
All right, there's 70 knots.
Burlington traffic, Conquest 425 Joey Golf, we're 14 to the northeast inbound landing, Burlington.
Perfect. All right, flaps up. Landing lights coming off. Fuel pump is off. and we'll go all the way down to the end. Davenport traffic to go to 1 automatic clear runway 03 Davenport.
Julie Golf, east north, inbound landing 18 Burlington.
Davenport traffic, RV18 Papa Foxtrot, departing runway 15 Davenport. I'll be staying in the pattern. Davenport traffic, RV18 Papa Foxtrot, turning left downwind 15 Davenport.
All right, guys and gals. Thank y'all for coming along with me today. Remember to subscribe. That really helps out my channel. I'm going to hang out at the airport for a little while longer, because I can do that and I just love it. See you later.